Hello, it's Richard at Richard's Guitars, and apologies as always for if it sounds like I'm sucking a sweet, because as if you watched my last video you will know that I'm having my teeth worked on and I have plastic stuck in my mouth, so sorry about that. I'm doing something really cool, and it's one of those things where it's going to be really hard to put it into a video, I think, but you can just watch me messing around because it's a Godin XTSA, so there we go, Godin XTSA. It's a poorly one. We had it sent back to us. It was damaged, unfortunately. It just shows that it can happen even in a gig bag. I think maybe it was delivered to us. Yeah, I think maybe it arrived to us in a gig bag, and in box in a gig bag, but it's still damaged, so it's been rejected. And if you don't know, the Godin XTSA is what they call a multi-voice guitar, and it's something that it's the kind of thing that when I show people in the shop, they go, "Oh my God, how come I've never seen one of those before?" And I suppose I haven't really talked about this kind of thing because the supply on the guitars is actually really quite difficult. We get very patchy supply into the UK on a lot of Godin guitars, so it can be a bit of a problem. But if enough of you show an interest, because it's a product I've specialised in for years and years and years. I say special, yeah, well, yeah, I've specialised in them. I try and specialise in them, but obviously the availability makes it difficult. So I thought, look, I'll put a video out there to show you guys what they do. Something else that caught my eye was there was a new release by Fender, like the Acoustic, some electro-acoustic guitar that's been, and it's like 1,700 quid. And I just thought, well, I can't remember the exact price of this now, but it's about £1,100, I think. I thought, well, for 1,100 quid, you can get a lot of guitar that people just don't know about, so I thought I'd throw it out there, get you to know about it. Okay, so what is a multi-voice guitar? A multi-voice guitar is a guitar that is an electric guitar, it is an acoustic guitar, and it's a synth driver as well. So what we mean by a synth driver is it doesn't have any synthy stuff inside it, but it has the connectivity to go into a Roland product, Roland make a number of different kind of units that kind of create the sounds that you can create using this tool. So, for different people it has different benefits, and depending on your creativity, whether you just want to stay focused on being an electric guitar player or a guitar player, and have no interest in other stuff like sounding like a keyboard or drums or something. It brings different things to different people, but sometimes I think people overlook it as a bit of a technology product, thinking, well, I won't ever use the synth. But even if you don't use the synth, it's still an amazing guitar. Especially, I suppose, what I'm looking at is when you see products coming out which are like 1,700 quid that are effectively acoustic electric hybrid guitars. And I think, well, the Godin is an amazing product that not only can you play acoustic guitar sounds, but you can synthesize different types of acoustic guitar sounds, like nylon strings or 12-string guitar and all that kind of stuff, which will go beyond the capacity of my video today. I just thought I'd just quickly show you some stuff then. So basically I plugged it all in. And you'll watch me sort of fanning around here and like making a meal of it, because I'm on the spot, and I'm never very good when I'm on the spot. So let's just see where I am here. I'll guide you through this. I'll guide you through the guitar. Godin XTSA, top bit here. These little controls here are acoustic sounds, okay? So what we've got is volume control. Now what I'll do is I'll turn everything else off. So bring everything in steadily. So this is our volume control for our acoustic guitar. So this is going to be my acoustic sound. So if I do something yeah, that's our acoustic. Now here, it's an amazing sounding acoustic guitar. With a really good EQ, so if we want it to sound, I don't know, warmer. I call this like a French car. French Canadian it must be, because everything's back to front. So you have, I would expect it to be bass, middle, treble, because the bass strings are up here, bass, middle, treble, and you kind of think bass, middle, treble, but no, Godin do not like doing it that way. So they go bass at the bottom, treble at the top. So we take the treble out. So if you want that woody, darker sound. Bring in that treble. Those glassy highs, more like an ovation. But depending on your application in the song, you might want a cutting, you might want that absolute super bright, glassy. So that's the acoustic sound, but this is where it gets really cool. So what shall I do? I'll keep the acoustic in, because I've got it on a setting that I think works with the acoustic guitar. So that's our acoustic. See if you can hear it. I never stop getting excited about hearing these kind of things working. If I take some of that acoustic out, sections. That's our string section. Now then, with the kind of technology that goes on with these synthy type stuff, you can hold them. So, for example, if I play a chord here, I can hold that. So what we haven't done yet is we haven't got the electric guitar in here. So for example, we could hold that chord down. So we'll do that. So hold that. Now I'm bringing my electric guitar volume. No. So you get the idea. So what we've got now, so if I try and, so for example, if we take out the synth, so the synth volume control is right here, down here. So we now have acoustic and electric. I'll take out some of the, if I take out some of the, I'll bring in some volume from the acoustic so you can hear them both together. Take out some of the volume of the electric to balance it a bit. do here, just hear a bit of a... So now we've got like this lovely acoustic rock kind of sound. Take out the acoustic, that's the electric sound. Then we can bring in that acoustic behind it. So it's really cool. Okay, so basically, you can just become so creative with so many different ideas. I'll show you a quick thing that I like to do. So take out the acoustic, take out the electric. So now I've just got the synth. That's cool. So for example, one sound I like to do on here is a string sound. So I put it into the I say string, wind instrument, and I can use my little clicky device here to click through the settings, which I think is here. Yeah. Now look, check this out. So, so for jazzy kind of, I wonder whether I can hold that and play the synth at the same time. I'm not sure. So let me just try something. Yeah, let's use that chord. So that's holding, is it? Right, let's try. No, it's holding the stuff. So I don't know, but there must be a way of playing the synth and holding that synth and then playing the synth over the top, but I don't know how. But for example, these kind of sounds. You know, I just love that. So there's so much you can do. So I mean, lovely. Yeah, so there you go. So it's an electric guitar, it's an acoustic guitar, and it's a synth. And that's a general overview of it. I'll quickly guide you through the kind of the general stuff. So it might look kind of complicated, but actually it's not. So if you want an acoustic guitar sound, it's all up here. So this is your acoustic sound. There's all our acoustic stuff, bass, middle and treble. And as long as you remember that the bass, middle and treble are the other way around, you'll be fine. So turn that off. That's my volume control. And now, if you just remove that little bit of gadgetry there, it's just like a normal electric guitar. So just think of those two controls as your volume and tone and your 5-way switch. So that's your volume and tone and your 5-way switch. And then all you've then got here is your synth volume and a little flicky paddle to go up and down through the settings. And this control you don't really need to know a lot about, but it just stops you from using settings when you don't want them in different situations. It enables and disables certain, like takes the synth out so you don't accidentally activate the synth and things like that. That's something to do. Oh, a quick pointer on acoustic guitar. Yeah, a quick thing here. If you were coming in and you were not interested in the synth at all, fine. What I would then say to you is, and this is a really important, this is actually a real important pointer to just end on, if you like. When you're buying a hybrid, if there's any of you out there going, oh, the acoustic sounds a bit this or a bit that, which I think it's amazing anyway. If you think that's a bit spanky, it's a bit bright, well, what do you expect? Because it's got 10 gauge strings, and the middle, the G string here is unwound. So if you got your acoustic guitar and put a set of 10 gauge strings on it, nickel wound 10 gauge strings, and with an unwound G, it will sound just like this. Bit spanky. Bit spanky. So what you do is you put a heavier, there's a couple of ideas you can go with here. And when people come in, if someone's looking to buy a hybrid guitar, like an acoustic electric hybrid, I'll talk through with them what they want to do. So for example, one guy might want to do some big bends. So, okay, well, there's got to be a bit of a compromise, because if you put 11 gauge strings with a wound G on there, you might struggle to get those bends, but it might be worth persevering if you're doing a lot of acoustic work. Because with acoustic guitars, if you put a set of 11s on here with a wound G, it's going to sound amazing as an acoustic guitar. Just a little bit tougher to play as an electric. So bear that kind of stuff in mind. This has got a trem. If you don't use a tremolo, I would just block that off in the workshop. So someone might come into us with wanting an XTSA. I'll talk to them about their needs and what they want to do with the guitar, and it may well be that we end up blocking the trem. We put on a set of 11 gauge strings with a wound third. Some players I've met quite a lot who actually really love the fact that this sounds like an acoustic, but it has that spank, and you can play like an electric guitar. So it's that's one of the big pluses for some players. So you get some that want to go right down the electric guitar route, some that want to go much more down the acoustic route, and also if you're triggering a synth, floppy bendy string, they can, like for example, if we're using a piano sound on here, so if we're playing a piano sound, you don't want to be bending. Look, if I play the piano, as I accidentally bend the strings, the note clicks off. So sometimes for cleanliness of activating the synth, you might want a heavier gauge string. It's more precise, more focused, and it's less likely to give you duff notes. Okay, so there we go. Well, that's it. That's the Godin XTSA, and a little bit of an overview into my little world of synthy type guitars. Hope you enjoyed that, and it might have been very boring, and I'm sorry if it was. Okay, cheers, see you soon, bye.